It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. We are waking up with temperatures in the teens across the Ozarks. It is a cold one out there today, and I've got high temperatures that will warm to the low 40s this afternoon. I am expecting it to be a sunny day in the Ozarks, but that doesn't mean it's going to feel like the 40s. The winds pick up across the region today, and that's really the big headline for you this afternoon is the wind that's going to make it kind of miserable to be out today, tomorrow, even through Sunday. It will be unsettled this weekend in the Ozarks, and we are not without rain chances either. In fact, those return late this evening. As we look at the weather map across the country, it could be worse. There's a lot of active weather, and it's just like when you look at the long range maps, kind of storm system after storm system heading our direction. Today, in comparison to the rest of the 7 day, is one of the quiet ones, even though we'll have winds gusting perhaps even as high as 25 or 35 miles per hour. It will be windy, so it's going to make our 42 feel more like low 30s or even below the freezing point for much of the day today. So I think you'll still want all the winter gear as you head out the door. Today, the wind direction is out of the south, though, and that's one of the reasons today's one of the warm ones in the forecast. We'll start Saturday fairly warm, and then a northwest wind kicks in. A cold front is on the way. Out ahead of this front, we're going to get rain, even a few thunderstorms in the forecast, and then as the cold air really settles in, we may see our rain change over into snowfall on Saturday night. By Sunday, we've still got a very strong northwest wind with 35-mile-an-hour gusts. Showers and thunderstorms are in the forecast as we head into this evening and overnight tonight. A few rumbles of thunder, but I'm not expecting severe weather. I don't think it's an overwhelming amount of rain either, but it is going to still be in place, the moisture that is, as the cold air arrives. So this does mean that rain will transition over into some snowfall. I'm thinking after dark on Saturday, so the evening drive time, late after sunset Saturday night into early Sunday morning, we may have a small amount of snowfall accumulation. I'm talking a dusting to maybe a half inch at highest. Minimal impacts, but definitely want to at least mention the chance for some slick spots for anybody traveling late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Temperatures then on Sunday look terrible. We'll be highs in the 20s on Sunday. Really cold air in place, and this could set the stage for the next opportunity for showers, and that's going to arrive in the form of snowfall probably by Tuesday of next week. So I know it's a long weekend. It's Friday. We've already had kind of a long week of weather hazards. Don't let your guard down this weekend. I want you to keep checking back with the forecast because I'll be refining that forecast for Tuesday. It's still 5 days away, but at this point, it does look possible that we see more winter weather in the Ozarks, and models have been pretty consistent in bringing that in. So I want to give you kind of an early heads up that for planning purposes, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, we may be looking at more accumulating snow and definitely more bitter cold in the forecast. That's what models are all agreeing on. Another chance for that rain and snow is in the forecast as we head to the weekend, of course, and then snow chances look likely next week. Models picking up on this too in the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. It looks like we are going to see a huge portion of the country with below normal temperatures. Of course, Springfield right in the middle of that. And forecasted highs, they're expected to be in the 20s and low 30s. Forecasted lows somewhere in the low single digits for this time frame, February 18th through the 22nd. Around the country, what's making headlines this weekend? Well, it's this storm out on the West Coast, bringing heavy rain to California and winter weather impacts from the Intermountain West to the Northeast as that storm tracks east across the country. We also have Arctic air for the plains this weekend and a flood threat increasing for the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. That's as we head into the weekend. It's our same storm system, but most of it for us is at least going to fall as rain. So lots going on across the country. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. And I gave you another true or false this week. True or false? Snow is white. Do you think that is A, true, or B, false? Well, it seems easy enough. It appears white to us, but that is actually false. B, false. Congrats if that was your guess. Snow appears white, but it is actually translucent and made up of tiny ice crystals. Light reflects off of the many sides of the snowflakes, scattering the color spectrum in many different directions. So to our human eyes, it appears white. Fun fact, though, when they create snow at snow resorts or things, false snow, they kind of color it white so that it appears white to have the appearance of real snow. And light scattering helps out with that if they're using real ice. So B, false, the answer today. All right. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Here is a nice question for you as we celebrate Valentine's Day. Who coined the term star-crossed lovers? Have you heard that before? Who do you think came up with it? Do you think it was A, Galileo, B, William Shakespeare, C, Taylor Swift, or D, John Glenn? Who coined the term star-crossed lovers? Let me know your guess. You can do that at aroundtheozarks.com. Don't forget, we always have the weather page updated at aroundtheozarks.com. So check out that forecast for next week there. I hope everyone has a safe weekend and finds a way to stay warm. It's going to be a windy weekend in the Ozarks. And for anyone with Valentine's plans, well, I think we're dry through most of the daylight hours today. It's not until very late tonight, well after sunset, that I'm expecting the rain showers. And then Saturday looks like the rainy day in the forecast with windy conditions too. Stay warm, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for listening this week. And thanks to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. We'll chat again next week.